My teenage daughter banned me from her wedding, claiming I wasn't supportive. In response, I froze my credit card. Now, her dream wedding has spiraled into a financial disaster, and her husband is desperately pleading for my assistance. Hello, Reddit eyes, plus here. When my daughter Lily announced she was getting married at 19, I had reservations. It wasn't just her age. I'd been 19 once, married my high school sweetheart, and well, let's just say the divorce papers were signed before my 21st birthday. But it wasn't just that. It was her fiancé, Kyle, a 21-year-old with big dreams but little drive. He had a part-time job at his uncle's car wash and a tendency to spend more time gaming than planning his future. When I expressed my concerns, I did so as gently as possible. Lily, are you sure you're ready for this? Marriage is a big commitment, and it's important to make sure you both have a stable foundation first. Apparently, stable foundation was the trigger. Lily blew up, accusing me of not believing in her or her relationship. By the end of the argument, I'd been branded the unsupportive parent. Fast forward a few weeks, and Lily drops another bombshell. She and Kyle want a big wedding. The kind with the horse-drawn carriage, fairy tale venue, and a guest list that rivaled the Oscars. The price tag? A cool $35,000. You're kidding, right? I asked, trying to keep my voice even. I had some savings, sure, but I wasn't about to blow it all on a wedding when my gut told me this marriage wouldn't last a year. Lily wasn't kidding. She expected me to fund the whole thing. When I explained that I could contribute something modest, like $5,000, she accused me of sabotaging her dream. Things escalated quickly. By the end of the argument, Lily announced that I wasn't welcome at her wedding. If you're not going to support me, then don't bother coming, she snapped before slamming the door. I was hurt, yes, but I respected her decision. I also made a decision of my own, to freeze my credit cards. I'd seen too many stories of parents guilted into footing the bill for ungrateful children. Not this time. The months flew by, and I heard very little from Lily. I got the occasional update from my sister who was still invited, and apparently, Lily and Kyle were moving forward with their grand plans. They booked the venue, ordered custom invitations, and even hired a live band. I figured they must have found another way to pay for it. Kyle's parents? A personal loan? I didn't ask. Frankly, I didn't care. Then, a week before the wedding, my phone rang. It was Kyle. Hey, Mrs. Carter, he began, his voice unusually polite. We've run into a little issue. Oh? I said, feigning ignorance. Yeah, so, the final payments for the venue and catering are due, and, we're short about $20,000. I let that number hang in the air for a moment. And, well, we were hoping you could help out. Just this once, for Lily's big day. I almost laughed. Kyle, Lily made it very clear that I'm not part of her wedding. I'm not sure why you think I'd be part of her budget. There was silence on the other end, followed by a nervous chuckle. Look, I know things got heated, but this is about Lily. She deserves her dream wedding. I cut him off. What Lily deserves is a dose of reality. I won't be funding anything. Good luck. The wedding day came, and from what I heard, it was a disaster. The venue pulled out after the deposit check bounced. The caterers canceled 2 days before the event, leaving them scrambling to order takeout. And that live band? Replaced by Kyle's cousin and his karaoke machine, the cherry on top? The dream dress Lily had ordered was held at the boutique because they hadn't finished paying for it. She ended up walking down the aisle in a $50 department store gown. A few days later, Lily showed up at my door. She looked exhausted, her face blotchy from crying. Mom, she began, her voice trembling. I'm so sorry. You were right. I didn't gloat. I didn't say, I told you so. Instead, I hugged her and said, I love you, Lily. But you need to take responsibility for your choices. She nodded. Kyle and I are going to get jobs and pay off the debts. I want to fix things. For the first time, I felt hopeful. Maybe this was the wake-up call Lily needed. I wasn't thrilled about her marriage, but I was proud of her for facing the consequences. As for Kyle, he's still working at the car wash, but at least he's taking on extra shifts. And Lily? She's enrolled in community college, determined to build a future that doesn't rely on fairy tales or my wallet.